Like father, like son. Memorial Day memories from two top servicemen.
Hello, my name is Starlene Stringer, and I'm sharing this story because I have a special place in my heart for our military members and their families. I myself am a proud military brat. My father is a retired U.S. Army major, and my brother is a retired U.S. Navy senior chief. Over the years, I've listened to them tease each other about which branch is better and which group is more elite. My dad, retired Major Marion Stringer, was a member of the Green Beret and Special Forces. My brother, retired Senior Chief Marcel Stringer, was a leading chief torpedoman on a nuclear submarine. They are both sworn to secrecy about their missions while serving our country, but they can reflect on those who served beside them and paid the ultimate price for our freedom. They can also tell us about military life and how we can honor those who serve. My dad fought during Vietnam. My brother took part in the Persian Gulf War and the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. In honor of Memorial Day, I've asked them to make a military truce and reflect on their unique experiences. You both devoted over 20 years to the military, so you've probably lost many great servicemen along the way. Please share your most memorable loss.
The last soldier killed in Vietnam in 1971, Jerry Duffy, featured in Life magazine. He was in my unit. I'll never forget having to tell his family that son lost his life in Vietnam after trusting children he thought were safe to have contact with.
My most memorable loss was a young man assigned to USS Nebraska who was only 21 years old. He didn't die in a war, but instead during one of the daily tasks assigned to the life of a submariner at sea. As a submariner, we take great pride in remaining close to our small community of chosen men. A loss by one is felt by all who serve. I wish I could have sailed the seas with this young man once again. He will not be forgotten.
Dad, when the Vietnam War ended, how were you treated here at home?
Not good. When I returned to my home in Mississippi, things were still divided racially.
In comparison, Marcel, how were you treated following the Persian Gulf War?
Not by all, but by most of the military is not appreciated for the sacrifices we and our families endure. The events of 9/11 brought about a great sense of patriotism and appreciation. However, now, most members of the military live below the standards of welfare, and our services seem to be taken for granted.
War isn't the only threat to our U.S. military. What obstacles and hardships do the military and their families currently face?
Some military families are on welfare while their spouses serve in combat zones, and the VA still needs a major upgrade.
Deployment cycles are hard on the families. Most of them speak of how they have a hard time leaving their families for a few days. Imagine how strong a military family has to be to survive. Most don't. Pay raises are needed too.
What can civilians do to support servicemen and women?
Keep hiring veterans, and when you pass one, say thanks.
Just a simple thank you is definitely appreciated.
And my last question is, which branch is better? Wait, I'll answer that. When it comes to the U.S. military, no branch is better. They all complement each other. Together, the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines have done a wonderful job at keeping us safe in the United States. So, on Memorial Day, we honor those who are no longer with us, and we salute all the heroes still here.